And because we picked the changed Imperial World Origin, you now have
Oops.
2 +3s that you can add to any ability you.
So what if I wanted to put both +3s on one ability?
I don't believe that's an option. You can only
You
put
could
like.
add it
Hmm?
to the agility that you already got the +3 from. You can't put both on the same one.
Cool.
Yeah.
I did my strength and perception to push them up.
It's just because of since it's coming from the same thing.
Am I good at my weapons? No. Am I good at a lot of other things? Sure.
Okay. So
As
we.
bad as it sounds, like having a 30-ish stat is actually good. Does that
Okay.
mean that you only have like a 30% chance to succeed on a thing? Yes, it does.
No, it's Call of Cthulhu.
Okay, so that's
I
that.
don't see the 8-point skill on the sheet.
Okay, characteristics generated.
Am I just blind?
Uh,
Oh no,
So
there it
we
is.
get that's supposed to be up to 30.
Actually, hold on, so I don't freaking forget later. That's the Imperial World.
Now, since we're a mechanized infantry, I think I'm going to go with operator.
We all do start with operate surface because of it, so we can all drive.
Oh,
Oh, so we get like 1 skill point in operate surface?
Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially, I was going through the.
Yeah, I was just saying that for Simon, but yes.
Yeah.
Simon is specifically going to be good at driving the vehicle, but the rest of us can if we have to.
Okay, so lore common.
so I'm the designated driver.
Mm.
Imperium.
That only started with 300 experience is rough. Especially since I just want to spend 250 on it to get the comrade ability that lets them aim for me.
I'll get Imperium. I'm just adding stuff from the
Oh, you're just hitting me.
regiments for your character cap.
Okay, I see it.
So yeah, Gothic Imperial.
Everything kind of hovers right around 30, except for weapon skill, which is kind of funny.
So many. Can that.
Alright.
Kill the mutant. Which gives hatred talent.
It's basically a +10 on anything involving a mutant, as long as it's killing mutants. It's like a +10 to hit, and +10 knowledge checks on them to know on how to kill them, that kind of stuff.
I mean, to be fair, the only only option is like +10 to weapon skill tests against them.
Oh, maybe that was just it. Oh, only weapon skill, not even ballistic.
Yeah, that's Although maybe it's because like you are so close to your.
Yeah.
Because
that's
because hatred also gives that if you try to retreat or surrender against your hated foe, you need to make a willpower test to see if you can actually do it. Sacred. Hatred mutant. Mutants. Which goes part the course of the fucking Imperial.
Did you start with one of these starting aptitudes or all of them?
For your specialty, you have them all, unless it says or.
Alright.
Okay.
And specifically, it'll say this or this, and that means you pick one of those two.
Very gives resistance.
But I think aptitudes is just everyone. It's just all of them.
Yep.
Here it is. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, Cap, as a, not really a reminder, but sadly the Roll20, at least on, well, my free account, doesn't really have that much automation. So in case you will have to make a fear test, yeah, the game will not automatically include that plus 10 bonus from your resistance fear talent. You just sadly will have to either I will have to remember it,
Okay.
or you
I'll
will
make a macro.
when
I know
making
how.
a test.
So I'm super familiar with Roll20, so I know how to make those macros and
okay.
stuff. This is my bread and butter TTRPG tabletop.
Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. Okay, so I think I put everything from the Homeworld Origin, commanding officer on your sheet. The regiment type mechanized gives you, okay, so we did that. Starting skills operate. Where is op? Okay, already put in surface. Okay. Start talent rapid. Rapid out. By the way, are you still alive there? Derp, did the Chaos Mutants get you?
I'm starting to think it may have.
Hmm.
Wait a second.
Okay, so that's that. Yeah, Goodman, I'm gonna deal with later. And you got training doctrines from demolitions and scab. Okay, so demolitions doesn't really give anything specific. Apart from Okay, so from the regiment and origin captain, I did put everything. I don't believe I missed anything. So now coming back to the the character creation itself proper. Well, your toughness and agility are not too shabby, so could be going for more of a funky role. But considering that your ballistic skill is the highest, well, you can consider like the heavy gunner role, or
I just don't want to step on anybody's toes.
I mean, it's honestly it's the type of the game that you can, like, if everyone wanted to play the same class, that's possible.
Okay then.
I mean, I think it'd be hilarious if we all played Ogrins.
That's what I'm
But we
playing.
just have to change our world from Imperial world to Ogren world.
Would anybody be upset if I went heavy gunner then?
Like, think of it this way. More bullets is always nice. The orcs are kind of right in that regard.
Yeah, and I already have which build I was going down, so here's the reason why I was joking around saying I am the tank. Because I'm just gonna get some a mortar, just start firing that.
I am heavy weapons guy.
I thought you went operator.
Oh no, it's I do. I was just referencing Team Fortress.
Oh, okay. I have never actually played it.
That's sad.
The only fun part is I have to make sure I have ogre-proof weaponry, or I will break it.
If you want to go with the heavy gunner, that's fine, because I think basically any shooting class basically gonna be working well, because ballistic skill is the highest one for you, so
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
okay.
Just play into my strengths.
Okay. Specialty. It is okay. Okay, so you get +5 to toughness, so you get 39. So your total is 39, if I should say. After all, you need to be a bit strong for carrying like heavy weapon.
I mean, I do have a 30 in strength.
No, but basically heavy gunner gives you like characteristics bonus +5 to toughness, so your new total will be 39 for toughness.
I mean, I can eventually get use heavy weapons myself, which would be hilarious.
Okay, and starting aptitudes. Defense. Okay, you are also getting common lore into war. And you also get intimidate. And then it's your choice if you want to have athletics or survival skill. And as I mentioned, it's more than likely like the initial starting environment will be more urban. So survival at the very start will probably not be as useful.
But survival's a thing.
Okay, athletics, yeah, definitely works. Okay, and then you also get more talents. More talents, so you get Iron Jaw. Iron Jaw essentially means that if you are ever stunned, if you make a toughness test, then you are able to ignore it.
I'll do that. I like that. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, you get that by default as heavy gunner.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna. Okay, Iron Jaw. Essentially, flavor-wise, it's kind of nice how it described that you can basically take blows from the orcs and basically give back as good as it gets.
What I'm hearing is if I ever run into a situation with the orcs, I can beat them back.
Well, if you make a good like weapon skill test.
So I start with 6 grenades.
Okay, and weapon training. Okay, so you definitely get laser weaponry, last weaponry as a training, and then you pick. Actually, I can look at this because I'm not sure how to read it. Because for heavy gunner it's described like that. So obviously lass or, and I'm kind of not sure if or like you pick from all of those one of from all the other options. So you pick either like solid projectile or low tech or heavy or like one more. I'm not entirely, not entirely sure how to read it.
So you can choose las or solid projectile. Then you have low tech, heavy,
Okay.
and choose one more.
Okay, so I. To be fair, as I look, because usually with the weapon training talent cap, you usually want to take something that accompanied by your pick of the weapon that you are planning to use.
A solid choice for your choose one is to choose the other one that you didn't pick between las or solid projectile.
Which actually, yeah, that would be like easiest way to go at it. Considering that by default with your regiment you do get a last weapon, and then for your heavy gunner you get like you can pick something else, and that something else can also include either a missile launcher or like heavy stabber, so basically like a heavy machine gun. So yeah, if you're fine with that, Cap, I'd say that.
I'm fine with that. I mean, really
covering-
thinking through it. This is my first foray into it. Feels like this is going to be the least complex effort for it, in my
Well, like-
opinion.
The two most common guns in the game are las and solid projectile.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the next is like, so, but you could like choose like Melta or Flamer if you like wanted a flamethrower kind of thing. So those are also the options, is if you wanted like Melta weapons, just kind of shoot like,
Yeah.
and there's plasma weapons, and then you have your flamers. So like that's also the other choices that you have there. We will all die if you choose plasma.
So what I'm hearing is they choose plasma. Got it.
Yes.
It
Oh,
just
it's-
reminded me why, because plasma out of all the weapons, because you wouldn't have access to the best quality plasma. If you overheat, if you like roll badly on your ballistic skill, it
Everything blows up.
yeah, it blows up your weapon.
Like most weapons jam or overheat and just need to be like fixed or a bit of time. Plasma weapons just explode.
That, and don't give me a lightning weapon.
A lightning weapon?
Or what happened when...
Oh right, that one.
Yeah. The Tesla cat, I think it was.
Yeah. I doubt we'll be using any Necron weapons as the Imperial Guard.
Absolutely fucking not. What
Hey, to
is
be fair.
this? The Heresy? You are wielding guardsmen? Blam!
To be fair, it was funny.
I
Yeah,
mean-
it was.
We could always just shoot the Commissar and become a traitor regiment.
This is not a Black Crusade game.
This is my
Or-
rifle. This
my-
is
my
my
bad.
gun.
Well, there are non-heretic traitor regiments. It's just like the separatists and shit.
Renegades, I think they call them.
Yeah.
But yeah, in another flavor question, Captain. Do you imagine yourself, your heavy gunner, to be more like a heavy machine gun guy, fella, or like a rocket launcher fella? Or maybe wielding a flamer, like burning enemies alive.
What was the first option again?
Heavy machine gun. Basically, that's what heavy stabber is.
Heavy machine gun.
I believe the image in the GIF should explain my answer.
Okay, then heavy stabber it is.
I have mental disorders? Oh, not yet.
I like that. Not yet.
It's 40k. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah,
So
you are getting.
one of the hilarious things for me is in Second Edition Dark Heresy, if you become an unsanctioned psyker, you get corruption points. Unless you are also in a sororitas, because the sisters have a trait that anytime they gain corruption points, they instead gain insanity. So they just can't get corrupted. They just go insane.
Which, you know what? Considering some of the theories say that, oh yeah, the saints, the living saints that they summon in like the games, or like basically when they happen, they can be considered greater demons of the God Emperor.
Exactly. Because it's all just belief.
Oh, what?
The sororitas can Summon basically just like big fuck off angels to ruin everyone's day.
Fair enough.
And the Imperium does not consider this heresy or considers them demons. Except that they basically use the same methods that Chaos uses to summon greater demons.
So, about comrade advances, do we get comrades or is it
That depends on your specialty. And it will tell you in your specialty.
oh, okay.
I think it says it in your specialty.
Where is the can? Put the wood. Can't see it. Okay. Cap, you can type into the chat.
No, stage 5 is generating your comrade.
Yeah, that 10 plus 1d5. That's gonna determine your starting amount of wounds.
So 10 plus what?
Plus 1d5. I typed it in Roll20 chat.
10 plus 1.
Basically, your comrade doesn't do anything until you get those
Okay,
those talents.
that's
Alright.
almost max.
That's really good, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, it is. Okay.
That's a lot of wounds.
Guys, I'm gonna die still anyways. Doesn't matter.
Probably, because
I mean-
you're the big heavy weapons guy, and I'm just the little ratling in the back.
I mean, to be fair, you do have an Ogrin.
Yep.
It's okay. I'm just gonna grab you by your neck and throw you in front of me like a human shield.
See, I'm just gonna be like hanging out on the Ogren's back.
Oh my god. Like, no wait, because those were two mices, but I don't know why. It reminded me of it's Pinky and the Brain.
I mean, I was thinking Master Blaster from Thunderdome.
I don't think I ever saw Thunderdome. Let's wait, that's many. How much experience do you get? Okay. Right. Okay, so Heavy Gunner is a guardsman character, not like a support specialist, I'm pretty sure.
Now I'm just imagining.
Yeah, Heavy Gunner is a guardsman. Okay.
Now I'm just imagining Sinful's Ogrin and Rails rattling coming across this guy. They look at each other awkwardly.
Oh. Oh, also, Cap, to determine your starting amount of fate points, roll me a single flat d10.
Alright, so
Okay. You rolled high enough to just get into the brackets of having 2 fate points. And
good.
mind you, the maximum is 3, but that's only if you roll a 10.
I rolled a 10.
Yeah. That's why you get the 3. Okay. So now, that's how it works. Okay. That's gonna be. Hold on, I need to like make a new handout. Oh god. I had copied it. Fucking hell. Can I make up? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 1, 4. Wait, Derp, are you with us? Are you alive?
Yep.
Yeah, when I'm gonna be done with Cap, if you'll need assistance with character creation, I can get through. Get with you like step by step.
So apparently, I am not only the designated driver, I'm also the designated cook.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, it's
Oh. How is that math working? I'm not sure how that math is working, but I am trained in cook.
all right. Then if
Wait a minute.
It looks
Then
like I
with-
rolled a 35, and so yeah, that would be a failure. So I'm not great at intelligence, but I am trained in cooking.
all right, so can I re-roll my demeanor check?
I mean, yeah, if you want.
Wow, I just... Is
Okay.
demeanor an actual thing
Took me a
that
bit.
does things?
2. I'm an addict.
I thought the demeanor was for your comrade.
I mean, to be fair, you do have it.
Yes,
As-
I'm down here by.
Well, for what I'm looking is... This is just flavor for
Mhm.
demeanor. You can choose one, or you can roll randomly. And so you can be the group cook if you want. You're just not actually trained at being a cook. No, let's see.
Guardsman.
Let's see.
Yeah. Page 110 is where combat rules are.
Yeah, it tells you to use table 3-21 for their demeanor.
Yes.
And I find it hilarious that I picked a pious as my comrade's demeanor for Nogren.
Ah. Okay, Captain. As a guardsman, you do have 600 experience points to spend as a part of the character creation. And to be fair, the book does give a few options that are recommended at the start. The only minus, as I'm saying, is that it doesn't immediately tell me that what are the aptitudes. No, wait, okay.
We didn't choose any extra aptitudes with our regiment, so what it shows in recommended is likely how much it'll cost him.
To be fair, it doesn't give the specific. It doesn't give like a specific cost.
Oh,
However, like ballistic skill, well, that's one aptitude that he has, and it's also like offensive skill. Mm. Oh wait, fuck. So characteristics and skills advances at different cost.
yes.
Okay. Yes. Sorry, no. Okay. Okay. One, two, 5, 5, 5, 4. Mm, 0. Oh wait, actually. 200, 100, 400, and then it's 200, 400. And here it's 8, it's 9. That's to make the like leveling up not as easy. Okay, but I did make a handout for yeah, characteristics and skill advancement table, like copied it from the book. I just need to put it.
Great.
Okay, Cap. So looking at this, well, obviously I think like one of the advancements at the start that will only cost 100 experience points would go for your ballistic skill. You know, improve the
Okay.
best your best thing. Oh, go like that.
How, okay.
Yeah, basically like under every characteristics, like when you see like none, you can like reveal like a list and you can pick like
Huh.
yeah, and you start like with simple advancement. So yeah, so that's one, and it only
Okay.
and it only costs you 100 because well, ballistic skill is your aptitude and it's also offensive characteristics. So you basically have like 2 aptitudes for the thing, which means it that like costs like less. And honestly, I'm thinking similarly, it might be good to consider like also boosting perception and toughness.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Giving it a simple +5.
Yeah, which will cost. Although, hold on, because toughness you do have. Yeah, you do have aptitude for this, and I think. Okay, yeah, so it also will cost 200. Okay, so yeah, toughness we can also like pick from the list simple +5, and the same for perception. Which means that we have still 300 to go. We know that. Kind of looking at the list. To be fair, I need to like ask others, because there's one option for your comrade that would be pretty good. I'm just like not sure if it stacks with rapid reload. Because if it stacks with rapid reload, then that's actually like probably the best possible thing you can get.
I'd say yeah.
Okay, which essentially means that, hold on, heavy stabber.
Because you're basically using your comrade's actions to help you reload instead of just your actions. Like, I have one that lets my comrade aim for me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at the heavy stabber. Okay, so the heavy stabber. Okay, so normally to reload a heavy stabber, which mind you, like it has a pretty hefty clip, but to reload normally you need to spend 2 full actions. So basically you spend like 2 turns like doing nothing but reloading. With rapid reload, that lowers it to like 1 full action, and rapid reload plus that advancement would mean that you only need to spend like your half action, so you still have like half action left to like either move or shoot, and yeah, the comrade spends like his half action. So I think like in terms of action economy, this is probably one of the like best things to take for a heavy gunner at the start.
Okay, I agree with that then.
Where is the... Okay, so... Okay, so that would... So that's Okay, so with that, pretty much sure you have like 50 XP left, but there is like no option that costs 50 XP. So basically, for now, those will be banked, and yeah, further down the line, when I give like XP rewards after a session, you'll be able to like spend it.
That's a good question. Would you put grenades under ranged or gear?
Yes.
I think.
Gear to keep track of it, range so that you have the.
Yeah, they
Think
they
that-
do have range for how far you can throw them.
Well, lucky for me, I got a very long throw.
Like put it under gear so you can like keep track of the number of ones you have, that kind of stuff. And then just like maybe just even have just a grenade attack, and then you can just change out as you use different ones.
Yeah, strength bonus times 3. Well, let's see. That would be 6 times 3, so 18.
That's how far I can throw them. I thought your strength was 40. 41?
42, but I have unnatural strength, so the 4 becomes
Oh.
plus as a 6.
Oh, it's times 3, so no, that's not how far I can throw. I can throw it half as far. And remember, the most effective range for a sniper rifle is at point blank range.
Yeah, this is one of the most silly things that come up from this system. Considering how they made the fucking modifiers to work. Actually, speaking of equipment, this is a question that I was meant to ask, but of course I fucking forgot to do it earlier.
19 damage.
Actually, two
And
questions.
that's
One,
that one.
usually I try not to put too much focus on carrying capacity. Like if you're encumbered or not, like as long as you don't go like overboard, like trying to carry the entire, like if you try to carry a fucking tank, then I'm gonna be like raise an eyebrow. But like generally speaking, I try not to bother too much with encumbrance if people are fine with that.
I'm fine. Let's see.
And now the second thing is,
Casually throws Baneblade at foe.
sit down, Saitama.
I was gonna say, you're not a dreadnought.
Well, theoretically, if I take the 1 talent, it would actually, I would get plus 10 to strength, so that would boost me up to 60, I think.
And the second thing is, while
Then we get
yes, it
you
is
some,
expected that you are tracking ammo expenditure because, well, it might be important if you like suddenly realize your clip is empty and you have spent action to reload. But do you want me to go easy in terms of like available ammunition? As in, do we always assume that your characters have spare ammo clips, or do you also?
I would say assume we have spare ammo clips unless we get into a situation where we're cut off from supply.
Then we got to use scavenge and pray we're lucky.
Yeah.
All right, that does sound good enough for me, unless no one else.
Excluding extenuating circumstances, for instance, we're good. But like, if we just like stop getting shipments because some administrative clerk forgot that we were here,
Or shit goes down and you are like cut off behind enemy lines, that kind of stuff.
Oh well, time to scavenge.
All right, I am.
because it
Complete.
hilariously said I start with 2 charge packs for my las pistol. I don't start with any ammunition for my sniper rifle.
I am fine with that.
I am sure I should somewhere. It just never said it. It just said, "Here's a gun."
I mean, to be fair, everyone from the
I assume it comes at least with 1 clip in the gun.
yeah. All right, yeah, because you do get a las gun from the regiment.
Last
And-
pistol.
Yeah. It's las gun, not las pistol. Hold on, I need to double check. Because maybe I show it. Maybe I seen it. Yeah, mechanized infantry gives you M36 las gun.
I saw last pistol in the standard equipment.
But that's like
Oh wait, oh,
mechanized infantry
mechanized
standard
stuff.
kit is this.
Ah, right.
Yeah, because what counts as a
Unfortunately.
standard kit is like a different for each type of regiment.
Well, time to change that to a last gun. Too bad it's not a long las that I can just then trade out.
Okay, and one quick thing, Imperial Flak Armor is AP4.
I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna pop out a bit early. I will normally be able to go for the full session. Just this week I've been having a rough time with sleep.
Okay.
So
Will
I
you
think-
like do anything in terms of like character? Or actually no. Okay, so like if you have like time during the week maybe to go over it.
yeah. I'm sorry. It's just normally I will be able to go longer. It's just not been having a great time with it this week.
Unless you are fine with me like at least like generating like rolling for stuff.
Sure.
Okay. Right. I will see you later, Derp. Actually, I will
Alright.
see you in, assuming you
Yeah.
will be present in like less than 20 hours.
I think I can. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, and that's fine. We'll see. Take care and get some sleep.
Thank you. Have a good one, people.
Yep. So,
A good one.
I'm surprised Az is still awake.
Wow. No faith in me.
I mean, it's like 2? No, 1.
Yeah, but we
No.
haven't hit daylight savings time.
Yeah, that's gonna hit Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah. Not to mention I had what's the name? Coffee involving a shot of espresso and Americano, so I'm slightly caffeinated.
Flak armor was what?
4.
4.
I just checked it. Yeah.
To everything?
Yep.
That might save my life. You know it's
Nice.
bad when your soak is almost as much as your wounds.
Hmm. Yeah. Yes, it is. But yeah, I mean, Cap, for the like core mechanics, I mean, there's still a matter of like inputting stats for the weapons, but that's something that can be done even by me between the sessions. But in terms of like mechanics, like this is the core. You have the skills, characteristics, like flavor stuff. I leave up to you, like how do you like describe how your character
I
looks
have
like?
the wrong
That's up to you. And also like the name of your comrade.
Okay.
Your faithful auto loader.
Well, my character's name is I.
I'm sure this will
And-
not be confusing at all.
And, well, I, as in like, my comrade's name is Spy.
Oh my god. Okay, fine.
I did not think about that out loud, and am probably going to change that. Because
I
that will get confusing.
I mean, to be fair, it would make for a hilarious sketch routine.
But yes, that will probably actually get confusing. So I will think of a different pun.
Okay. Okay, so he had not 630 32 4 3 31 2.
What?
I've got a bullet with your name on it, as long as your name happens to be 12.7 by 99mm NATO.
Honestly, they're rolled pretty like solid average across the board. Yeah, I'm not gonna decide if he would reel or something for him, so I'm just gonna prepare like the most like the basics.
Well, it depends on, what class he wants to do.
Yeah, that will be his choice. So yeah.
Oh,
I'll try to get him like even like through text chat. I'll try to do this like between the sessions so that I will try not to have like second part of session 0 next week. But we'll see. We'll see how's that gonna play out.
Oh, I'm actually shocked that I'm an ogre that actually has over 20 intelligence.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not entirely dumb, only partially. Because I start with negative 15 intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how well I rolled on intelligence. That I'm not as dumb as the ogre as normal.
Hold on. Let's see some. Okay, gunner. Oh, right. Yeah, further down the line, investing into dodge will also be a choice. But yeah, I'm most definitely gonna be taking it easy on you during the first time. Probably also gonna throw in like an extra.
Well, look at the bright side. We have an extra gun that someone can have because of me, because I can't use the normal guns.
Like, do they need to be specifically heavy?
No, they have to be specifically ogre proof.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Ogryn cannot use most weapons made for humans as they tend to break when they try.
I
And-
love the idea that you just like get delivered like a standard issue set of like uniform and gun.
Which honestly makes
Like-
sense.
Yeah, any weapon which doesn't have the Ogryn proof trait cannot be used by a character with the clumsy trait.
Yeah, I have named my Ratling and Comrade Marks and Angles. Very specifically, I'll type it out in Roll20. Because Angles is my spotter. So he helps me see around Angles.
Angles. Okay. So not exactly, but because for a moment I was like, I see we are continuing the communist joke from Pathfinder game.
Oh, that is the communist. It is the communist joke.
Yeah, Marks, but you know it's angles, not angles. So
I know. That's the joke.
it is alright.
Because I also spelt Marks wrong. Because I spelt it as the actual like word mark.
I think I mentioned like for where you start, I have like the foolproof explanation of the administratum fucked up. And made a mistake.
Maybe they didn't.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, shit will go down.
We just need to rediscover Excel and give it to the administratum.
Yeah,
It's a deep secret that the Mechanicus actually has Excel and just isn't sharing it.
You have like a big party. Someone discovered how to do conditional formatting. It changed colors.
But again, this being 40k, Excel could gain sentience and start summoning demons.
yeah, kinda. Cap, remind me, that sounded like you played Cthulhu, so you are basically aware of basics of how the 100 system works?
Yes.
Okay. So, for example, if your character, basically basic training had to like, down and give me 20, then that would be like, you can click on athletics and then it's like matter of modifiers. Ew. And the game already has a pretty nifty macro for like handling success. Oh, also, and quick thing, because obviously combat will be happening. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, I managed to, make an attack that hits you for like one hit. Basically, how soak works is that, let's say, I roll. That. And let's assume like not the game. The weapon doesn't have any bonuses to damage, it doesn't have any special abilities, and it also doesn't have any armor penetration, because some weapons can basically ignore your armor value. So with only 4, that means you soak it all, because your toughness plus your armor gives you a total soak of 7. If I rolled an 8, that means you would get like a single damage point.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. Like if it comes down to like more unique abilities, and I will be explaining them as they come into play. Yeah, so I don't know if there are any like outstanding questions that we need to consider.
Totally should have gone the super heavy armored so we could get the main blade, and then I can go the tech priest advanced specialty that lets them drive vehicles with an MIU. Who needs a crew? I'll just do everything myself.
In other news, I changed the name of my character to Duke and the gunner to Hazard.
Okay.
I think we all have a theme going here.
We have Duke and Hazard. We've got Thunk and Hunk.
Okay, it works. So I tested out because in some cases, like for example, if you had like quotation marks as your character name, it tended to make throw out an error. But okay, with that, it doesn't, so it's fine. So I just had to test it out.
Let's see. Well, after Engels dies, because comrades die more often than not. Let's see. Then there's. I have to make incorrect versions of the rest of them.
You said why?
Oh joy.
I shall think on that later, because I think I've got everything. As I run up into people's faces and shoot them with my sniper rifle at point blank range for that sweet plus 40.
Huh?
It's plus, well, actually plus 50 total, because it's plus 30 for point blank, plus 10 for being single shot, it's plus 60, then plus 20 full aim for my comrade aiming for me.
Yeah, it's like probably Flapwise is looking fucking hilarious.
Which gives me a target number of 95.
Alright, I will let you make the decision on what I had planned for my character, Matt. I was gonna have it where I was gonna strap a mortar to my guy's back. It only weighs 400 kilos.
I mean, carrying capacity is determined by strength plus toughness bonus.
Alright, so with the now if unnatural adds into that, so plus the 2 for unnatural strength and toughness, so it'll be a plus 12 overall if it's those two add together.
Where is the rules for encumbrance?
I mean, it would be.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, that mortar would be kinda tethering the line.
Oh, that's why We're gonna let you decide on that one because that was my original plan was just have a mortar strapped to my back.
I mean, to be fair, you are not starting unless it's actually an option from that you can get a weapon like that.
You can. It's in the Shield of Humanity book.
Ah,
Like, you can't start with it. You'd have to
Nah.
get it.
Yeah.
That's what. Matt,
I
was
gotta
thinking you're starting with it.
No.
okay.
So it's dodging a. If I dodge with a vehicle, do I roll dodge or navigate? I'm sorry, operate surface.
I would have to check because it seems like there might be a bit of vehicular combat. I would have to like memorize it a little bit better between the sessions.
Yeah.
Because I would hope so that it is described how vehicular combat works and what you have to do when
I know
like
they
you're.
at least have mass combat rules.
Hmm?
I know they at least have mass combat rules.
They have vehicle combat rules as well, but I just glanced through it. I just don't exactly remember. Right this
Now the
moment.
fun thing to do is take the advanced specialty out of operator that lets you be a pilot, like aircraft.
Pilot could be pretty fun, yes. And to be fair, I should also probably mention I will try my best, but it's very possible, considering the ranges on weapons that you can get, is that if it's actually like try to see fuck. If it's like really long range combat, then it's probably gonna be theater of the mind because there are like no maps big enough that allow you to have like 300 meters worth of.
I probably have the largest range of gun at 200 meters.
Yeah, but still like. So it's either that case or like very close quarters. Then like some kind of map can be done, but it's like you are fighting like literally within 20 to 30 meters.
Like, given my wounds and toughness, I'm probably going to be as far back as possible. So I'm just out of range of the other fuckers. Because it's still within my like standard range, so I'm just at +0 to hit.
Yeah. Unless they also have like, long range weapon and then it becomes like a sniper duel.
There is in fact a talent for counter sniping. Eventually.
Yeah.
Basically it's if someone tries to target you with a ranged attack, you can, as a reaction, shoot them.
Yeah.
If it kills them,
That's good.
They don't get the attack off. And it treats it as a miss.
Well,
and coming back to your question, here we go. Yes, I will allow you to try to get the mortar. It's not something you start with, but you try to get.
I have good and bad news on that front.
But you will be encumbered.
Yes, with your 12 score, your max lift weight is 224 kilograms.
Oh yeah,
However,
I got to get 15.
So you can push it.
If
Actually, 13. Because that's at where you can hold 450.
Okay, because I was looking at carry weight, and for carry it was 450 at 15.
I see 450 at 13.
I'll have to double check it. What
15
page
is
is it
900.
again?
37 PDF.
Yeah, because I actually clicked off the PDF and it closed on me. Alright. Yeah, the max lift and weight.
that 4,500 for 20.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh man,
9,000
random.
kilogram push.
Like, I am the tank at that point.
I mean, I still don't think that's enough to push a Baneblade.
No, Baneblade is like I'm not looking up the stats, but I imagine Baneblade like weighs like above a ton, surely. Like a few tons, I would guess.
I love the random issue gear table.
Oh yeah. So yeah, according to Warhammer Wiki, Baneblade weighs this much.
Bit much.
Just dead.
Oh yeah, and
Let's
the
see.
Warlord Titan, it depends.
See, a Lehman Russ. Does it have weight on here?
But yeah, I'm just gonna mention also to Cap, like, in case if you have to go, because for you NA folks is getting pretty late, like in terms of like session 0 stuff, we did pretty much the main thing.
I have one thing to add before we head out.
Yeah?
Just a sec.
I'm afraid to see what you added.
It is the Bane Blade!
Yep. I was waiting on that. I had a feeling it was covered.
Alright. Night all.
Night.
Morning all.
Night.
And I will leave with the sound of my people.
What?